Hey, this is Julian from the Binary Lab making this video when I'm driving. Today I wouldn't be able to put in a horizontal orientation, which is probably better for you in your viewing because there's limited space on my dash. So here goes. Alright, today's topic I'm going to be talking about the how badly do you want success. Alright, this is in line with a few recent vlogs where I talked about the technique which I used, and you can actually view that in a previous YouTube video, old YouTube video of mine, where I taught you like how to achieve massive success within like 90 days. Okay, so not to mention it works. Okay, and you should try it out if you haven't. But I want to talk about the final moment, alright, the epiphany moment of that 90-day period, because at a point in time I had visualized a sum of money in my head and it was like okay, it's a few years on, I can't exactly remember the figures. It was like 27,000 and a bit, right? So I had done my best month. That month, it was back at the time I was doing internet marketing. I was already up to like 13,000 or so, and I was still short. I was still short by like 14. I was like, well, this has been the best effort because I've never made this much money in this little time. But you know, I still felt short, and what am I gonna do about it? So, hang on, was it 17,000, something like that? And then I still fell short by a small amount. And then came a speaking engagement. All right, I was invited to give you know, a presentation, and I was allowed to 180 people, and I was allowed to sell a program. At the time, I was selling a program on how to do like Facebook ads for businesses and pages and blah blah. Okay, so here's what happened. On the day that I was going to give this speech, by the way, I was totally excited, and I did my slides meticulously. I'm not really someone who prepares, but I meticulously prepared my content for that day, because the organizer said, like, I need to see your slides. I need to know what you're going to be talking about. I'm not just going to simply I know you are kind of like an on the fly kind of guy, but I'm not going to let you just do everything on the fly. You gotta show me what you're going to be doing first. All right, so I meticulously did my slides and here's what happened. Okay, I'm not sure how the other so there were a few other speakers. It was kind of like a event where different speakers they get to give a free lesson and at the same time get to promote the programs. So there was another marketer, I'm not going to mention names. I'm not sure how it happened as well, but he got hold of my slides and he took all of my points. I was like, what the heck? Because I arrived early. I had prepared so much for this. I arrived early for the event, and I was there to just see the crowd, get myself prepped up. It was my first time speaking to such an audience of people at the time, and just want to get rid of my nerves. Before I could even focus on my nerves, right, I had to focus on the more serious issue, which is that this other twit stole all my points. And what the heck am I going to teach if he's already taught everything? So within about an hour, I told myself, there is no way. I don't care if this guy is famous or not. And by the way, he is famous. I don't care if he's famous. I'm just so outraged and pissed off that he would do such a thing as to steal all of my points. This is preposterous, outrageous, whatever you call it. And I'm not gonna let him get away with it. And I told myself that no matter what, I have worked so hard to get this, to get here, to be able to teach this course, and I've been so fortunate to be granted this opportunity, that will most probably let me meet my goal, but more importantly, like to be on the same level as all these other great speakers. I've worked so hard for that, and I deserve it. And I'm not just gonna let that opportunity slide. I'm not just gonna let myself, be a mockery because this other guy has done all my points in his presentation. So I was there. I was thinking, what the heck? All of these points that I'm going to be covering, he's covered it, and at a very short period of time. I had to delete slides. I had to rewrite stuff. 45 minutes, scramble like crazy. I had no time to be focused about how nervous I was. But I just knew that no matter what, okay, I'm gonna come out on top. As I did the points. I went to like a different floor's toilet. There was a rage, passion, anxiety, right? The anxiety of success, if you can call it that. Right? Have you ever felt anxious when you're about to do something great? Right? That's the feeling that I had. And here's the thing, all right? The whole point of this video is not here to talk about what happened that day, but that feeling, that burning desire, that I'm not settling for anything less. There's no plan B. I'm gonna do it no matter what, even though he's taken all my points, even though I don't have the time to prepare because I'm in a crunch for time, even though I'm probably gonna do a different set of content from what I showed the organizer. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna kill it. So this is what they call, you gotta want success so badly that it hurts. You can feel shortness of breath, the rage, the anxiety, the excitement of being able to deliver the content. And I went through the whole presentation with a fluster in my face. I could feel my cheeks burning. Dry-throated. I felt my voice going hoarse as I spoke. But I was so delighted with every smile and every hand up whenever I said, does this work? Does this make sense to you? Every nodding of the head. I know that I have lived for that moment. I know that I have, done well. And not just that, no backing down. Push on, push on, push on. Alright, that's exactly what I did. And the other marketer who stole all my points, I could see that, it was a combination of shock and at the same time, just kind of trying to laugh it off, that I'm literally, engaging the people so much better than he did, pulling at people's heartstrings, making people feel inspired, making people gain knowledge through the life activities I was doing. And he was there wondering, like, oh my God, to think that a new speaker, probably thinking in his head, to think that a new speaker, total nobody, could engage people like this. I wasn't wearing an expensive suit that day. I was wearing like a hand down from my dad because I couldn't afford it at the time. At the time I was still in debt. But I just tried to look my best. And I think people also noticed that, like the outfit didn't really match. But whatever. What they could see was that I was trying hard to share what I knew. Although I spoke fast, you guys know that I speak fast, and sometimes it's funny, but over the years, I've began to even think faster than I can speak, and sometimes I just can't speak. I just can't speak my mind. As I can't articulate myself as well as I used to, maybe because I wasn't thinking so fast back then. But you get the picture, like I literally dominated it. I out-inspired him. I out-engaged him. I outsold him. And the best part was the fact that, there were people who asked the organizer for refunds for his course so that they could join my course. So, as I'm speaking this to you, I'm also trying to relive that moment. And I want you to think of such a moment, because such a moment is priceless. When you... Okay, maybe you have come along in life. Maybe, you have not... you're so-called over the hill, alright? You are past your greatness, so to speak. Or maybe you were once good at something, you're once known for something, but since then, maybe things changed. Maybe then, you're no longer the best. And maybe you're not as prepared, maybe not as fit, maybe not as energetic. But if you've done it once, you can do it again. That's what I guarantee you. Success leaves clues, and experience in success is your asset. What I'd like you to do, when you look at the visualization you have, I've already explained to you that the way the mind works is interesting. The way the mind works is such that it will actually believe the things that aren't real, because it is based on the conscious thought. When you constantly think of something, you will be able to achieve it. You will think that it's real, and your mind will start filling in the blanks. But for any of you who doubt, and I trust that many of you will doubt, some of you wonder, how can I pull this off? Never forget how great you are. And you can remind yourself of how great you are by retelling to yourself the story of a previous victory, a previous great victory, a time previously where you wanted success very badly. You worked for it and you had it. Okay? This is my sharing for you today, and I really hope that this goes a long way in helping you out achieve all the dreams and goals that you want. Whether it's to earn enough money to retire your parents, to buy a new car or house, pay off debt, get married, or maybe sometimes your goals doesn't have to be about money. It could be about relationship. Maybe you're at a dead end in your relationship, but you just can't bear to break things off, and you want to just stay in it. You want to save it. When you visualize this, alright, success leaves clues, and success in itself is a skill. If you succeeded in something else, you can succeed in what you want to succeed in, because success in itself is a skill that once you have it, you don't lose it. This is Julian from the Binary Lab. Share this video if it helped you out. Alright? Wish you all the best in your endeavors. Like and subscribe. And for those of you who want to join my trading community, right, just go to the link in the video description. Follow me on Facebook. And as some of you guys know, I'm also into music. And if you want some nice music that you can listen to, just brainstorm and or let's say some productivity music, you might want to check out some of my music mixes on my Mixcloud as well. Alright, that's all for now. Signing up. Bye for now.